So we've got briefing from Mycroft. One of our informants, Philip Hawk, has not been in contact for the last few days. Please check his status. He was working on an investigation close to his lodgings. Okay. Hawk is disabled, and his home is next to one of your clients' houses, Captain Stenwick. Report to me after you have visited. I'll be in the bookshop. Okay, Stenwick was the guy with the mansion, I believe. Right? Stenwick's manor. So he lives near here. Somewhere. So, how are we going to track him down? Don't really have a lot of information here. Are you him? No, I don't think he's him. Maybe we can pin this.
Is this familiar to you?
It's a shame I can't answer your question.
Okay. You know nothing. Well, maybe somebody else does. How about you? He might know. When I get close enough to talk to him? I can't get close enough to talk to him. Let's stream the makeover. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The perm? Yes, I will stream. I will as long as I can. I see no reason why I shouldn't have service where I'll be so that I can stream from my phone.
Help me, please.
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
Okay, so maybe not this way, maybe the other way. But that's what I was saying. Wherever I set my phone up, it's probably going to be a little bit further away. I won't be able to read chat on that. I was considering maybe bringing my laptop and having the text-to-speech, but I don't know how disruptive that'll be. I don't know how big the salon is. Apparently they've got like sort of a side area that's a little more private. That's where I'll be set up. So maybe I could go in there. Still have the text-to-speech. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Hawk's house. I found it. Investigation scene found. So it's this one here? Can we go inside?
Well, I'm not getting in here.
Okay, we've got a newspaper and milk on the ground. He hasn't been here. At least, looks maybe
Milk is
curdled.
soured.
Yeah. I don't know how long it takes for milk to
The oldest letter was delivered 3 days ago.
go sour like that, since I don't drink milk. 3 days. Okay. Private Air, you sure you got the right salon? Maybe it's a different one? I don't think... If it were that kind of salon, I might still be able to stream it just on Kick and not on Twitch. Outside about 3 days. He just knew that. I'm impressed. There's a light on here. Maybe there's something else out front that I didn't notice. Hi, Francis. There's a light on there. Front door's locked. The doorsteps of the house have old mail, bottles of spoiled milk. Report to me after you've visited. I'll be in the bookshop. Is that all we need to do now? Is just go talk to him because we've seen that he's not around? What about...
Is this familiar to you?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Okay, what about House of Philip? Okay, which one is it? I don't know how it cycles through these things.
Help me, please.
I can't help you with that, sir.
All right, maybe we'll go back to the bookstore and see if that was all we needed to do there. Bookstore was here. Hello, Whittam. You people in your dirty thoughts here. I was worrying about KG waking up in a bathtub full of ice and a kidney missing. That's what you thought? That's what that kappa was about? What kind of salons do you have in Germany? That's scary.
What is it now, Doctor?
Oh, so you don't... Well, I visited there. No? Okay, I guess that wasn't enough for him. Maybe I need to actually get inside the house. But that doesn't make sense because... Actually, I don't know. I don't need to do that. This house is literally just down the street. Just down the street? Which way? Not that way. Okay, this way. Hair salons that aren't a 2-hour drive away. No, this one's not 2 hours away. What? No, no, no. The hair salon is like 30 minutes away. The process of doing a perm takes anywhere between an hour and a half to 2 hours. That's what I meant with the 2 hours.
Well, I'm not getting in here.
No, and I am not indeed. So, is there a way around behind? I don't know why there would be. Oh, well, maybe there is. Is that the same house? No? No? Wait a minute. So I can't get in there from here. Well, okay. Please check his status. Well, he's clearly not here. What do you want from me? I'm prepared for the sudden uptick in men's perms. That could be the case. It could be true. By the way, you're playing as Watson right now. Yeah, I know. I do know that. Thank you. Okay, Toots, but where do you live? Do you live in a city? I don't live in a city. Why don't you go get yourself 3 perms then? It's a competition. I get... Oh. Oh. I see. Oh. Look at this. I'd say we found him. We found somebody.
Royal Berkshire Regiment. They had it tough in Afghanistan.
554 carriage with a hooded visitor arrived. Carriage left, the visitor stayed inside. Boxes with gold from the Japanese Imperial Mint arrived. Boxes are still being unloaded. As boxes moved inside the embassy, arrival of the Ottoman ambassador and vice consul. The men are having a meeting on the 2nd floor. There are maps of... Did he die in the process of writing? Did he just write at the end? Hey, Easy, how are you doing? First, you need consistent hair on your head.
A capital M signed by someone else's hand.
Signed by someone else's
Only
hand?
his right arm was functional. His left arm was paralyzed in the war.
Sting?
His face and neck are swollen, and I can see wasp stings all over the skin.
Sting? Okay. What was he doing? He was spying across the way...
The spyglass was positioned to watch the windows of the embassy across the road.
The Japanese embassy.
A map of possible routes taken from the embassy. I thought only Sherlock was capable of this kind of deduction.
Guess he was kind of a
Near
smart man.
perfect camouflage. It makes me wonder if Mycroft also spies on our suite in Baker Street.
Near perfect camouflage.
Unlike Holmes, I don't carry lockpicks.
Well, that's silly. You should. Look at that hole right now. Now that I know it's there, that's not suspicious at all. Okay, I think that means we have the information we need, unless it's triggered. I think from that. Here we go. We can go talk to Mycroft now. Hello, Joaquin. Which is right up the street this way. How was the mega stream? It was good. It was good. I made it. Well, okay. I could have gone the full 12 hours. But at 11 hours and 40 minutes, I was like, you know what? I've had enough. I was getting tired, but yeah.
I'm sorry, I have bad news.
Please do not tell me Hawk is a turncoat.
Worse, I have found him dead in his wheelchair, out in the garden.
How did he die? Exactly.
He was stung repeatedly by wasps. His body succumbed to anaphylaxis.
And that is all you observed? Was there anything suspicious?
M. The notebook.
Well, there was one thing. In his notes I found a handwritten M, but it didn't match Hawke's other writing.
Listen carefully, Doctor. Do not investigate further, do not talk about this matter to anyone, and do not ask questions. Thank you. Now leave it alone.
Why is that supposed to be M from Moriarty? I'm good, Joaquin. I'm good, thanks. So that was it. That was all. Obviously, this had to be mentioned in Mycroft, and we did. Just that. Okay, so now, what do we actually have to do? We have to say, who is the cult leader? What is their goal? Well. So, what do we have? What do we know? What can we wear? Oh, I can't dress Watson up? Bummer. Finished your breakfast, burritos with chicken sausage, cheese, and egg, and a cup of coffee. That sounds okay. I admire people who put effort into their breakfasts. My scrambled eggs and toast is this like super easiest thing ever. Everything's timed out. And I guess if you did something like that long enough, you could time it all out, but I don't know. Adding cheese in there too, it's just an extra step. I mean, obviously not for burritos, but if like there are people who put cheese into eggs. So who was the cult leader and what is their goal? So we did find the Ritual of Awakening. So that was their goal. That was pretty obvious. What else would be their goal? Barnes says the name Stevenson reminds me of that. Say not of me that weekly I decline the labors of my sires and fled the sea, the towers we founded and the lamps we lit. The message mentions a place where the cult plans to gather, a lighthouse built by the Stevensons, west of Lochaber, Scotland. West of Lochaber? Oh, wait, is that what one of these things said? Was that it was west of Lochaber? I think it did. I thought... Oh, okay. Hang on a second. Which one was it? Not that one. The western end. So it's here. You decided you wanted a burrito as well because I like that chicken sausage so much. Imagine waking up and someone handing you a cup of coffee and a burrito like that. That would be the dream. I don't drink coffee. It'd be a nightmare. That's okay, Blue Wolf. You've been plenty helpful along the way. And I think we're closing in here, so with any luck and a little tiny bit of skill, I should be able to manage. But I hope that you have a great day working. That makes sense. Now, we need to figure out who their leader is. This was designed by Alan Stevenson. Picks Egyptian influences. Okay. Now this, the Book of Greatest British Families briefly mentions the Stevensons, famed for their lighthouses across all of Scotland. Funnily enough, the first Stevenson in the lineage shares the same name given. Right, I don't know why that would make them the cult leader, though. So this was a cryptic message to Ashmat. Message to him? I feel like that's the only thing we have that could... I'll do this. That's why you can't have nice things, Kichi. Still take that burrito even if I didn't like coffee. I didn't say I wouldn't take the burrito. I'm saying the coffee wouldn't be like a dream. Stevenson family? Okay, I didn't think so. Now that doesn't leave us with too many other options. Profile of A. Rochester. Oh, right, he was presumed dead. Held many jewel mines in Australia. So, okay, he boarded the ship to England. It sunk. No crew member survived. He wasn't found. His father died shortly after. Maybe it is him? I don't know why we think it's him. What information do we gather that led us to believe that he's actually still alive? Archibald Rochester is alive and leading a cult. He aims to conduct a monstrous ritual at Ardnamurchan Lighthouse. By implication, the sacrifice of all the abductees of diverse ethnicities. I don't remember his name coming up. Where did his name come up? The fact that he's presumed dead. I don't know where. Okay. Uh,
Please let Mr. Holmes know that he may always read the latest strand at no cost.
oh, that's nice. Alright, back to Baker Street. And make a damn fine cup of coffee, though. But it's a breakfast burrito. Would you drop your precious eggs and toast for that? No, I just have the burrito in addition. Suspecting he never had nice coffee, and because he only has horrible instant coffee, he now hates everything that's coffee. The only coffee that I have ever had at all was a little bit of iced coffee from, like, Dunkin' Donuts that somebody else had. So it basically was more sugar than coffee. Never had instant coffee. Never had fresh pressed coffee. Never had any kind of coffee. Just don't drink coffee.
Near Scotland, by the Strand for all the details.
I'm not judging it. So you misunderstand me. I don't...
Get the Strand, get the true
Shut
facts.
up. I don't not drink coffee because I dislike coffee. I don't drink... And this may be an odd concept for some people. I don't drink coffee because I don't want to become addicted to coffee. And because I have never needed coffee to wake up. Ever. So why would I drink something that would be used for waking up if I never needed to have it? And it's something that I know causes people to get addicted to it so that they get to the point where they have headaches when they don't have it. That is why I don't drink coffee. And also so that someday, if it ever happens that I do need to have a pick-me-up, it's going to be super effective with a very small amount. You got that problem with water, though? It's not crack. No, listen, I know it's not crack. I know it's not crack. It's just, it was more that I never, because I was never in a situation where I needed to have it, I never wanted to put myself in a situation where I would potentially need it. That's all. Oxygen, nitrogen, daily, constantly addict. You drink tea? No. I don't. Again, I feel like you guys are judging me a little too harshly for the way that I presented my case here. Again, it really comes down to a matter of I just don't need it. So I don't care about it. And all of you coffee fanatics just get all whipped up when somebody is against the coffee cult. I totally get what you're saying. That's why I'm a virgin. Hi, Beard. It's not a case of need. It's a case of want and like. Yeah, exactly. Right. Want. But, you know, no, we're not having this argument anymore. Or this discussion. It's not an argument. It's just a discussion. It's a discussion, and here's the thing, is I accept all of you who drink coffee and love coffee. I think it's fantastic that you have something to, you know, to hold on to and to love as a hobby and as a source of joy that you may or may not have to have in the morning to feel like you're operating at your normal performance levels. Please accept me as a person who doesn't drink coffee because they choose not to drink coffee.
Holmes, I have the translation. But Barnes was affected by the book. Holmes?
Watson?
Did you hear me? Barnes was behaving oddly, but I was able to retrieve the book and his preliminary translation. I think we have a lead. Sherlock, what is it?
I find myself burdened. It will come as no surprise that I tend towards obsession. Indeed, obsession oft grants me the insights that have become my stock in trade, but my greatest asset. Yet I cannot deny this nature proves as much a hindrance as a boon. It has cost me friends, colleagues, brothers. And despite my obsession, as I contend with the matter at hand, no closer to understanding than when we began, I Well, I must conclude that I am of no worth at all. Without an answer, what use is the question?
Sherlock, this is no time for despair. The book is real. Those men went mad.
John, I fear that I am as mad as the rest of them.
Wait, you are mad? I think we're gonna say he's not mad.
I bore witness to the same events that you did. I saw with my own eyes the inexplicable, the ghastly, and the unnatural. I can attest to their occurrence. So take heart, for it was as real as you or I, and thus we must persist. Lives hang in the balance. If you cannot see your worth, then trust in me, for I see it. And I know of no other man capable of putting this matter right.
Thank you, John. Would that I possessed even half your courage. Pray tell, where does our journey end?
Ardnamurchan, Scotland.
It's a part of
Well,
Scotland.
shall we be off?
Yes, of course. You can apprise me of your actions while we pack.
Hi, Blackburn. Reporting. They lied to me. I could have sworn that when I looked to see how many chapters there were, it said there were 7 chapters, and now we're on chapter 8. I don't know how many chapters there are in this game then. No idea. I'll accept you the moment you start acting like a human and pretend to like coffee. Holmes looks like he has too much coffee and no sleep.
Holmes,
17 chapters?
Soon, I fear we will join those missing souls.
These seas have taken too many, John.
Let's stop them from taking more then.
I feel like we're still pretty far away. I don't know if we're going to stop that line of people from going over the edge unless it's a lengthy process between each one falling. I wonder if that's part of the ritual, if he goes up there and then it's like a 5-minute, chant and the next person goes off. Which I guess if you've got the people sort of half drugged, they wouldn't mind, but it would suck to be the last guy in that line. And it just takes, there's like 5 of you, and it just takes what more? How many were up there? There were like 6 or 7 of them up there. And it took like, 40 minutes for you to actually go off the edge. A lot of ritual involved, definitely. Otherwise, you'd think it would just be like, well, send you off. Can we hurry this up? I've got places to be. Why the red light? Roxanne! What else is up here? Okay, so what's down this way? Does this all wrap around to exactly where I was? Oh, underground. We don't have a lantern? We didn't opt to come here with a lantern.
Where did the shirt come from?
Like, how specific are we trying to get here? Like, as from a person? I mean, it would be pretty easy to determine it came from a person, but... manufactured?
Look, there's a body here.
Oh, are you with me?
Not just any body, it's Ashmat.
The body is still soft to the touch. He died recently.
Ashmat? Wait, what?
The infamous curved dagger. It's tied firmly to his hand.
Huh?
Scratches, bruises, and stabs, all self-inflicted.
Kill himself?
Oh, his eyes are gouged out.
Why? He drove himself mad, or he was driven mad? What is the last piece of evidence here? There's something else.
A broken chain. Something was attached to the end.
His body succumbed to all those wounds.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say it did. The hell? Hello, PD. Yes. Pointy nipples. He must have been chilly. Flash of blood, non-arterial wound. Small pool. Oh, wait. Oh, God! That's where he cut his eyeballs out? The hell, man? Searching for something? Finger grooves? Disturbed mud.
A
Harmonious.
human-sized imprint. Someone fell on their back.
Did they? Is this a stick?
This branch was recently broken. The wood is still green. Whatever Ashmat had secured to his chain, he lost it here.
You think so? You say so. I'll take your word for it. Let's pin that. We ran to this branch. What's over here? Thick bushes, something could fall here, nothing inside. I see, so we must be looking for the pendant, and then he dragged himself over here and died. Ah, what's this? Strange sigils drawn in blood, partially washed away. There doesn't appear to be anything in here. That's oh, is that? No. It's kind of odd. Is there nothing else further back? Oh, there's some more things back here. Shiny metallic. Lost?
Scratches. This medallion saw frequent use.
Perhaps it's a key then.
Interesting occult pattern.
What drove him to this dreadful act?
I fear we are about to see for ourselves.
Yeah. Is that it? That's it. Still trying to figure out how one gets their spouse to make them breakfast burritos. Probably just by being a nice person. Like, a nice person and also, you know, reciprocating in some fashion. Don't be unreasonable? Okay, I'm sorry.
An old cannon, probably rusting here since the 16th century.
But this stuff, this looks like... Aha! Occult pattern, grooved indentation. Appear that we need to put a key in there. Do I have... I don't need to have this pinned anymore. It was already underway. Ashmat's medallion. How to stop the ritual. We don't have anything else. We don't have enough information here yet to solve that. Must be blackmail or something. That could be.
Ouroboros, a snake eating itself. An ancient symbol of eternal renewal.
Yes. It's 2 of 3. Scratches on the floor.
Fresh marks, something scraped along the stone. This door requires a very specific key, and we already have it.
Yes, exactly. Well, that was easy. I always find it funny when I take what I think to be a side path to somewhere, and then it turns out to be the correct path. That makes me wonder what I missed the other direction. Slightly disturbing? This is nothing? This is nothing. 2 evidence updated. They were? Why? Underground passage. Tracks leading under it. Tunnels. So we've got our map. We finished that. I mean, it actually kind of makes sense now that I'm looking at this. We probably would have gone up to this door and it would have said, oh, the door is locked. And this is my only other option. I hate that in Skyrim and games like that, going the wrong way so you can explore everything and you end up going the right way and miss out on wheels of cheese and such. Exactly. Yeah.
That's a crafty mechanism and quite ancient.
Huh. Is that a human heart?
An obsidian heart.
Oh,
Masterful work.
Okay. Obsidian heart. So we need to balance something against that, most likely. Figure anything out based on these drawings on the walls? So measuring the heart against, I don't know, gold? I don't know what that is. I guess blood in a pot. I don't know. This must be the prisoners being sacrificed. Was that a well? Oh. Yikes. Well, that would explain the whole curved dagger in the eye thing.
They used fresh blood in some kind of ritual.
It's disturbing. Anything in the eye? I mean, I'm generally opposed to grievous injury anyway, but the eye? There is one of the Stephen King books. Oh, here it is. This is it. This is where the eye work is done. In the Stephen King book, Dreamcatcher, there's a character who can sort of force other people to do what it wants. And one of the things that I remember from the book was it was like inhabiting a person's body, and it like stopped a trucker and then forced the trucker to take a pencil, jam it in his eye, and that has stuck with me for like 2 decades. Ah. So yeah, eyes. If he is itchy, I don't think you scratch anything in your eye socket with a pencil. John Wick of monsters, yeah. What the hell? Those things. Looks like maybe they like gold bars. In exchange for people. Wait. Who's in the prison? Who's actually in prison here? Oh. 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 So if we give blood, so they live behind the rocks, in the shadows, the sea people. We feed them blood. They arise. They take the gold. I don't know what they do with the people. They impregnate the people? Is that what's happening? They impregnate the people. That is there's a spyglass on the floor. This is all most disturbing.
Sealed shut, and seemingly for a long time.
How very eldritch. Okay, well, there's nothing to it but to do it. Let's give some blood.
This vessel is covered in dried blood.
Yep.
Oh, I get it. We need fresh blood. And no, I'm not volunteering.
It's just an
Fear not.
eye.
I think Ashmat can help.
Ah, true. What, we gotta go out and find Ashmat and bring him in here? Ashmat, we need an eyeball. Come here, Ashmat.
Do you have anything to hold blood, Watson?
Fine, take my flask.
A flask of blood?
Something in the caves drove Ashmat mad.
I'm guessing we
Might
must
still
have
be
it
there.
then. Right. Ashmat's fresh blood is required for the completion of the ritual. Watson reluctantly provided his hip flask so he could carry some blood extracted from Ashmat's dead body. Wait, so why is it that we are finishing the ritual? Should we not be finishing the ritual? We've become the enemy.
The lever doesn't want to stay on its own.
Well, perhaps you could just hold it then.
Watson, hold the lever for me. I must investigate.
Pretty obvious. Cave rises. Question is, what is this about? Right, this little dish here between the two caves. Perhaps something is set here that would then be put over here to weigh against it, or vice versa. There's a lever over here.
Holmes, watch out! My lever went back up.
The doors, Watson. Hold the doors.
Hold the doors. They're large and made out of stone.
Ah! We're trapped! Now what?
Look around. There must be something we can use.
Well, there's this pillar that wasn't here before. Okay. Shoulder level, arm size, locking mechanism.
Those holes seem to have a purpose, but I won't risk my arm to find out what.
Can we use a spyglass? I see. So then when it gets lowered back down again, it would stop halfway. Maybe we can use this bone. Is that what that is? And this bone? Okay. Do I need more? I need to have, like, way more. Or perhaps it's one of these things. The 4 pillars, that must have been what the ladies were tied to. Don't see any more. Never mind. At that. It looks like a branch. I don't think that's going to be strong enough to stop it, but perhaps. There. Did that double them all up? No, this one. Ah, there we go. It's open.
Be ready for anything, Watson.
Okay, well, the monsters didn't come up through here, so that's good. But maybe whatever this is what gets weighed on the other side?
It's all right, Watson. It's merely a chest with coins and a dagger, made of obsidian by the looks of it.
Collect this stuff, then? I'm assuming we did. There you go. Take it.
Use these with care. Let us be the first adventurers to raid a tomb without destroying it.
That weighs exactly the right amount. Now, what did that do? So we gave them the coins. We did the blood. We did the coins. We say the prayers. We tie up the women. No, now? Must we give more blood?
Terrific. Now, onward before they close again.
Let us hope our paths converge, Holmes.
That was it? Okay, great. I feel like my lantern is not bright enough for this. Oh, there we go. A little bit better.
John, I cannot bear it any longer.
Sounds like Sherlock's having a problem right now. Go anywhere else? Hi, Apertory. Does this game make you smarter? No.
Holmes!
Please, John.
I wouldn't say that it makes you smarter, but I think that any game that involves puzzle aspects is going to be good for your brain.
Holmes, speak up!
Help me.
It's over this way.
Holmes!
I am gonna try. But I'm looking around, too.
I'm coming! Watson! Keep talking! John, I'm falling!
What? Wait.
Keep talking! Watson!
I don't know which way it came from. Okay, well, that answers that question. It did not come from this way. I just didn't see the bubble.
Sherlock? Help! Please help!
It's definitely over here, and then we've got to figure out...
Where are you? Please!
yeah, I'm coming, dude. Relax. We're gonna be fine. Be brave. God, what? Statues of the things that were drawn.
Holmes!
Hopefully he's okay.
Holmes! Holmes, come on, wake up! Thank heavens.
Run.
What will you do? What happened?
Stars so distant. The sun inverts. The earth, it becomes transparent.
Sherlock, snap out of it.
Nothing is everything. We are so small, inconsequential. A shadow in the dark.
I think we best go back. You are not well, Sherlock.
No, we are so close. We cannot.
You asked that I intervene if I saw you cracking. This is me intervening.
With every passing minute, another life is extinguished. We must stop. Rochester, we must end this.
Ah, Sherlock, you almost died.
Do not worry about me, John. You have other men to save.
Gonna leave Sherlock behind? Just press on as Watson? He was very well timed, Apertory. Okay, never mind. We are both of us. We are together.
Careful, Holmes.
Can I wear something else, though? Like, these don't feel like spelunking clothes to me. But do we have spelunking clothes? Something a little more... that's a little... I mean, kind of, you know? Logic is closer to a sponge cake, actually. No. Wait, what? Because it's not entirely firm, is that what you're saying? I just figured it was blunt because of just brute forcing things. I see what you mean. It's like a blunt sponge cake. Alright, we'll stay as this then. How are you, Mikey? You know that you're looking into a corner.
Sir, are you all right? No response.
May 3rd, 1882. The builders from Tobar-Moir know nothing that they ought to. I had to teach them how to change oil. How do you say it? M-H. I feel like that's the problem with Gaelic. It's so very different. I had to teach them how to change oil. Their one proficiency seems to be asking questions about the caves and where my son went missing. I said nothing at first. When some sort of lord arrived and offered me money for a tour, I relented and showed them around. The man claimed to be a collector of antiquities, but what could he have sought? It was easy money, but I cannot help but feel as if I betrayed this place and my boy. What's the other thing? E?
Yeah.
You okay with me having taken the key?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. It's like, lasers? If we rotate this
The
thing?
base appears to rotate.
Hands off, Holmes. We have no idea of its purpose.
Well, it's just light. How dangerous could it possibly be? It looks like it needs to go into that strange glowing crystal thing. Again.
They are all entranced, captivated by the light of the lens.
Sherlock, don't touch it. We still don't know what it is capable of.
Okay, but how are they captivated by it? Considering it looks like perhaps they've all cut their eyes out. Hey, KGB. Yes, Silent Hill. I can't move this one. Oh, I can move this one. No, I cannot move this one. Alright, and what's down here? Generator of some kind.
The sheer form of it, the color, it makes me feel uneasy. Black, metallic, and with a characteristic hue. Obsidian yet again.
Ashmat, you must familiarize yourself with the process of charging the Kaled lenses, energizing them with beam emitters. The emitters themselves are not complicated to operate, but there can be no more mistakes as our day of reckoning draws near. One such error would be to keep the obsidian toy of yours near the lenses. They are strong in most circumstances, but vulnerable when energized. We have only a limited supply. Okay. More piece of evidence. What piece of evidence? I can kind of move here, but not really. There's nothing on the floor. Can't look at the machinery. Not the wrench. Well, that's... one back here.
This material feels very sturdy. It would take an enormous effort to break like that.
Okay. Anything else of interest? Not that we can see.